Open Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
Good morning and welcome to Open Your Eyes.
Start the morning right.
I'm Sabrina Daly.
And I'm Josh Papat.
And it's a better Thursday. Yeah, it's not too rainy.
No,
it's not.
It's calmed down.
Yeah, I mean, I woke up this morning and I normally get a weather update as soon as my alarm goes off, and it said that it's supposed to rain a bit today. And I was like, oh my gosh, not again. I know people in the comments yesterday were saying, let's get it over with. Let the rain stop now.
Mm-hmm. But I can't just gloss over the fact that when you wake up, you get a weather update from your alarm. Like your alarm gives you a weather update. Yeah,
those little eco dots, you can set a setting to let them give you a weather update. They'll tell you the temperature and whatnot. I don't know how accurate it is. Yesterday, say me a rain, and it did. But I'm no meteorologist. Nonetheless, though, it's a beautiful Thursday morning, and we'll take what we get right now. But how are you doing, Josh? I haven't seen you in a minute.
You're right. I've been on this show, I think this is like the 5th week going.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's been good.
Yeah.
It's good to get up in the morning, do something different, have conversations with the folks here at the Open Your Eyes.
You now wake up much earlier and you start your morning right.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I didn't see you last week, and that's because we were enjoying Gimme 5. I saw you and Abe's segment on last week, Thursday. But it's good to have you back, or it's good to be back, I'll say. But yeah, let's jump into our What's Buzzing segment. We have a packed show, so we want to keep it tight. One thing that was definitely the highlight of our newscast last night, and also a conversation that people were having on social media, is a recent, share or release or gossip, if you will, that there is an issue with the ration that the BDF soldiers are getting. Now, the reason I want to particularly talk about this story was because while reading it last night, I honestly found it very funny. So the issue is that persons are saying that the ration has been decreased with the BDF soldiers. They were saying that while they went out on the field, they once took fresh meat, fish, chicken, but that has since changed. They're also saying that the budget for their ration has also decreased, that is. So we were able to get an interview with the Prime Minister and the Minister of Defense yesterday while they were at an event at the BDF compound. And the question was posed to PM and Minister of Defense. What's the status with the ration? These are men that are serving our country. They're going out on the field, watching our borders for us. What's the situation? Now, PM said something that really stuck with me. He said, well, we got nutritionists in-house, and we have an issue with hypertension, with diabetes. But there's canned foods now, apparently, in this new ration. And my question is that a healthier option?
It's an interesting story to talk about. And I'm not a nutritionist, nor am I an expert in the security services to know what these guys need out in the field. But at least just from an outsider looking in, you know that these guys are out there, the ones that are in the field, doing arduous work, doing dangerous work. One of the last things that I would imagine that you would want to cut is a soldier's rations.
Yeah.
It's just not one of those things that you do.
Well, they've went on record to say that they're not aware that the ration has been cut. This was something that, as I mentioned, has been recently shared, and it reached the newsrooms here in Belize. So that's a question that we were asking. As far as the reaction from the Minister of Defense, Florencio Marin Jr., he said he's not aware of that. But I don't know. According to PM Briceño, these fresh meats were never taken on the field. So I don't know if we have any Defense Force persons that are tuning in Can you let us know about that? We also had Brigadier General Azaria Loria saying indeed that the rations have not been cut and said they might have been increased. So I'm really not aware. I don't know, but I know it's a topic that people are talking about because, as they also mention, these men, and as you pointed out, they deserve all the food they can get. They're out there burning so many thousands of calories, doing these patrols and doing their jobs. The least they can do is get a nutrient-filled food.
I think even in that way, the target shouldn't be delivering the least that we can get to them. But you know, when it comes to the security services, you would hope that they are well equipped, that they're given the best of the best. Because you know, you want to keep people interested in the job. You want to retain people. You want to ensure that they're able to perform at a standard that, you know, they're effective and we can all be proud of them. You know, we would watch other countries and the way that, you know, their security services are equipped. You know, there are models out there. Belizeans are still going to the U.S. to go serve in the U.S. Army.
Yeah, that's totally true. I mean, I'm not sure if we would be able to pull up that interview. I'll give persons in control room time to air that. But I thought it was quite an interesting response from the Prime Minister because, as we mentioned, he said that first of all, these men, they don't have no fridge with there when they go in the field. You know, they can't keep these meats fresh. So obviously they would have already been taking canned foods with them.
And I think that's totally understandable, you know, but you have to look at if changes are happening within the rations, you have to look at what's being substituted for what. And so if the rumors are true that you're having fresh goods being substituted for canned and processed goods, and that's being recommended by a nutritionist, you know, naturally there's some questions raised.
Yeah,
you know.
No, for sure. Well, I don't know if we were able to get the interview up. We'll see in a second. We will be providing that now.
The truth of the matter is that it is nutritionists that came here and looked at the food that they're eating. And we have a serious problem of diabetes, a serious problem of hypertension and overweight because of the food that we eat. So what they have done now is that they have come up with a more wholesome food, a more healthy food for the BDF. So it's not a matter of volume, but it's a matter of eating healthy, and that's exactly that. You never take fresh chicken when you're out on the field. You can't, unless if you're going walking around with a freezer. What you do, you have to take canned food, and that is what the canned food is done for the field, and then the fresh chicken is when you're on camp.
It is nothing out of the ordinary, no? We're not trying to starve the soldiers. I think even you guys know that under the leadership of Minister Mira and I, we're not here to play games with our soldiers. We've been there. We know what it is. But like everything that is modern, obesity is beginning to be an issue. Diabetes is becoming an issue. As a representative, I encounter a lot of that in my area. We're now encountering it in the military. So what we have done is now to hire a nutritionist to give us a tailor-made array of food to be able to help combat this obesity and diabetes that is now affecting us.
But the budget hasn't been cut?
Well, nobody informed me of that. I know that I know of. No? I mean, I know that every year what the military has requested, we have provided. So I don't really know your source on that. The changes mostly is at least on the camp. Because on the field, well, no, we have to ensure that they get much more calories in, because then they're really working double, triple time. They're burning like some of these guys on a patrol. They burn like about 5,000 calories a day. So there's no shortage. Huh?
So because they're saying that they're getting tin foods like tin sausage and whatnot.
Yeah, that's what we serve them. That is nothing new. No, we serve them all that we can get available in Belize, right? But as well too, one of the things we have done is that we're also looking at the brands to try to have a variety. Because after a while, and this is experience talking, after a while you're only out there for like 10, 14 days, you know, you're kind of wawali mix. So we're also looking at trying to do a change in some of the brands that will at least bring a little bit of comfort.
In my days, the rush and the quantity or the money used to be like $5 per day per soldier times 365 days per year. Then went up to 6, then it went up to 9, and then to 13. In the last 3-4 years, it went to $13. So for the soldier to consume their rations here for 365 days. But it's obvious that the soldier will not be here with us for 365 days. The soldier goes on their stand down, that is 5 days off, going to leave. So if you look at it, it's a bit more than $13 that they're getting.
Well, there you have it. Josh, what are your views after hearing it firsthand?
I mean, you have to understand some of the points that are being made. I don't doubt that there are health issues within the security services, just like there are health issues across the board in society, and changes probably are, needed to address maybe some of the hypertensive, diabetic issues that might be proliferating in the BDF. But again, the situation has raised questions, and it never hurts to take a deeper look into what's going on.
Yeah.
So whoever has the experience within the security services, who knows what's going on, it's a perfect opportunity to share that.
Yeah.
And hopefully when the society gets involved a little bit more, if something needs to be changed, then we can affect that change.
No, I totally agree. My last point was just, I'm thinking, if there's an issue with hypertension, the last thing I would want to consume is canned foods.
Yeah.
I can tell you firsthand, I love Grace spicy chicken sausage, but it's very salty. Canned foods in general are salty.
Right.
So if you have hypertension, maybe take less of that. But on a more positive note, at that event, Prime Minister John Bersenio was giving out food to the soldiers.
Yeah.
And that's something that takes place every year, I believe, for the past 3 years. So it did end on a more positive note there. But we're going to move now into our weather report and update, and it's taken from the National Meteorological Service, and we will be providing that now.
Good morning. Mild and relatively moist conditions will prevail. The 24-hour forecast: skies will be cloudy at times today and tonight. Showers or areas of light rain will be isolated this morning and then gradually increase around the country this afternoon. For tonight, a few showers, periods of rain, and isolated thunderstorms will occur mostly over offshore and some northern, central, and coastal areas. High temperatures for today will reach 81 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 82 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 72 degrees Fahrenheit in the mountains. Low temperatures for tonight will be 73 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 68 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and 62 degrees Fahrenheit in the hills. Winds over the open sea will be from the north to northeast at 5 to 15 knots, and sea conditions will be choppy to moderate. High tides occur at 11:41 this morning and then at 10:34 tonight. Low tides at 4:21 this evening and then at 6:12 tomorrow morning. The moon will rise at 7:59 this morning and set at 7:11 tonight. The sun rose at 6:14 this morning and will set at 5:20 this evening. The extended forecast for Friday and Friday night. There will be cloudy spells with a few showers or light rain, mostly over northern coastal areas and offshore during the morning. Otherwise, activity will be isolated. And the sargassum update: the chances of sargassum affecting local beaches during the next few days will remain low, with impacts remaining minimal. And this has been this morning's weather report from the National Meteorological Service.
Alrighty, that was your weather update. I'll say, Josh, I don't think it was the same as what my alarm said.
But I don't think it was too far off either. It might not have been too
we'll
far
see.
off.
I'll tell you I'll tell you later today if it was accurate or not.
Well, let me know who's right. Which one of the two is right.
Exactly. But now we're going to move into our show lineup, and we have a packed show on this Thursday morning. Starting things off, we will be joined by Yogi Charu to talk to us about his book called A Practical Guide to Mental Hygiene.
And in the second segment, we'll be talking a little bit about constitutional reform, particularly with the Catholic Church and the Belize Business Bureau.
And just in time for Christmas is the Digi campaigns. They will be in-house talking to us about the deals you can get.
And in the final two segments, we're going to be joined by models from Pink and the It Store to show us some of their Christmas outfits.
Ooh, certainly looking forward to that, just in time for the Christmas parties. But we are going to take our first break, and when we come back, the conversation is about a practical guide to mental hygiene. Don't go away.
What is that sound?
It's the enchanting melody of smart sleigh bells announcing the arrival of Saturday sales. Imagine this. Every Saturday in December, the magic unfolds at smart showrooms countrywide from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Here's the scoop. The first 20 customers get even bigger discounts like phones for as low as $50. Selected postpaid plans get a Samsung device for as low as $99. Plus 50% off for 3 months. Make the switch and unwrap a free SIM bundle with SMS, minutes, and data. And if that's not sweet enough, every credit recharge of $50 and up automatically get tripled up. That's triple the joy. Other promotions also available every Saturday. Don't miss out on the festive fun. Be a part of the celebration every Saturday leading up to Christmas. Smart, bringing people together.
Apply now for an undergraduate degree in animation, film, or journalism at the Caribbean School of Media and Communication at the University of the West Indies, Mona. For more information, visit www.mona.uwi.edu/apply.
Season's greetings
to our cherished
Channel 5 family.
As the festive lights twinkle
and we gather around the mistletoe,
we reflect on a year of storytelling
that has both challenged and inspired us.
We've launched groundbreaking series
that captivated viewers across the country
and beyond.
We've won prestigious awards
for journalistic and production excellence.
We expanded our community outreach,
touching lives
beyond the screen.
Your loyalty
fuels our passion
for innovation
and drives us to new heights.
Thank you for making our achievements possible as we look forward to creating more memorable moments with you in the coming year. Welcome back. We are having our first conversation for this morning, and it's all about a practical guide to mental hygiene. That's a book, and we have here with us its author, Yogi Charu. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yes, I want to say it's such a pleasure having you here with us. Yogi, I think it's so important, though, for us to understand that you are one of our own. You are Belizean.
Yes, born and raised
yes.
in 1975.
Well, before we get into the contents of the book, let's get a bit of a background about yourself.
So I was born here. I got into yoga and meditation when I was at Belize Technical College. And me and my friend Alex, and we got the books of yoga and fell in love with the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Living simple, high thinking, practicing ahimsa, non-violence, compassionate. So, and after about a year of practicing here, we both left the country, and we went to LA first, and then from LA to India, because I wanted to live with yogis, people who dedicated their life to keeping the mind peaceful and calm.
Yeah. There's so many things that I think a lot of people want to know. First, what is a yogi?
So a yogi is someone, or a yogini for the female. A yogi or a yogini is someone who lives by a philosophy of evolving into making the mind peaceful, opening the heart space to the force of universal love. Love not just for other humans, but love for plants, for animals, and to understand that this love is all around us, and how to tap into that regularly rather than going into the other emotions that are secondary, such as fear or anger.
You know, it's interesting because the little bit that I've seen about yogis or yoginis, they've seemed to be able to, I guess, adopt that lifestyle. But I can't help but ignore that it probably took a very long process to get there, especially in the world that we're living in, where you're bombarded by so many different things, you're faced with so many challenges, you're drawn into so many different things. What was that process like for you to get from where you were growing up here in Belize and everything that comes with that, and then making that move, that transition to becoming a yogi?
So, very good point. In the culture I'm brought up with, right, there's so many tribulations. And as I travel the world, I recognize there's tribulations all over the world. But because I had association with a lot of people who were evolving, it rubs off. So through the association of people who would like get up early in the morning, 4 o'clock, to meditate, people who were dedicated to cleansing the body, cleansing the mind, people who were into like dedicated to fasting and purifying. Like when you're around those type of people, your vibration evolved. And after doing that for like 6 years intensely, I landed in Hong Kong when I first started teaching. So as Hong Kong, you have to make the adjustments to, because you're meeting the society again. And so, yeah, so Hong Kong was my first transformation. How I had to adapt to society, teaching, and then from there it took me around the world continuously.
What was the hardest part of this transition?
Because when you go very deep into meditation like I did, you're always with like-minded people and you're always in silence, contemplation, evolution inside. So the biggest transformation, the biggest gap I saw was being around humans who were driven materialistically rather than people who are driven inwardly to purify their mind and body.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
One thing I want to tell you, Yogi Charu, is you being here on this first segment, this is the first time I've felt silence, but talking as well. While talking, it feels very... You get what I'm saying?
I got to. So when listening to you say it, I was like, I can't believe we're having the same experience. Then.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone else can feel it in here, but we're talking, but it feels silent. I don't know if that's something that's just me. I don't know if it's on purpose, but I want to get into the book. Let's get into the book, A Practical Guide to Mental Hygiene. This is your first book. Let's talk about why it was important for you to focus on mental hygiene.
Because a lot of time in the West, yoga is advertised as postures. But the way I was trained in India and in the Himalayas, a lot of it had to do with mental purification. And as I travel around the world, I recognize there's a lot of beautiful humans, beautiful souls. But then every now and then they relapse into mental issues, right? People get stuck. And I recognize they would come to meditation classes and leave completely transformed. So after teaching for over 25 years, I realized it's time for me to write a book to give people something tangible. In our culture, we're brought up, right? Like every other culture on the planet, to have dental hygiene, hair hygiene, skin hygiene, but we don't have, around the whole globe, we don't have mental hygiene. And so how do we access it for anyone? If you have a lot of money, you can hire a psychologist or a psychiatrist, but mental health, the practices that were passed down for thousands of years and benefited from so many humans over the years, I was taught those. So to put it into a book is to be able to reach the masses of people. Here are tools that will help you to remove the mental plaque, remove the anxiety, the stress, the fear, because we suppress those things a lot. And when we suppress them, it's like a pressure cooker. One day, our mind just snaps. So how to release the tension from the mind? So I've been teaching around the world for so many years, and so I thought it's nice to get a book that's available for people to tangibly hold. And right now it's translated in 10 languages.
Really?
It's translated in Japanese, Chinese, Italian, Indonesian, Philippines, Spanish, Portuguese, French. So coming home is important to me. I launched it first in New York, and the second launch is in Belize. This is the most important one to me because this is the land that bred me when I grew up.
And this is where it started.
Where it started. And then I'll go on a world tour for the next year with all the translations to launch it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. You know, and I like the title of the book, A Practical Guide to Mental Hygiene, because for people who are cognizant that we are stuck in a bit of a, I guess for lack of a better term, a bit of a rat race, you know, where when you become an adult, or even before that in your adolescent years, you are starting to become materialistic. You're starting to aspire to get material things, whether it be, you know, expensive electronics, money, jewelry, all of that. And when you become an adult, it gets even worse because now you're surrounded by other people who are doing the exact same thing. And while you might not be directly competing with them, you're actually kind of competing with them. I think particularly in workplaces where everybody is fighting for occupational
success.
Mobility and all of that. And it's only when you take a minute to step out of that for a second and you look at everybody else, it's like, what am I doing?
Yes.
And even when you have that brief moment of realization, in a week's time, you're right back into it.
Yes, yes.
And at least that has been my experience, right? Like, sometimes you know what you're doing, you know, but you don't have like a practical guide. You don't have a practical guide to really get out of it and sustain, to bring it out.
I like your point that, you know, when we grew up, because remember we have this material body and material mind. Simultaneously, we are a spiritual being. So I think around the planet, we are cultivated to further our material success. And then what happens is that spiritual success goes a little lower. But it's like a train with two tracks, right? So we want to cultivate the material success, but simultaneously cultivate your spiritual success so you can balance them out. So and I think around the planet, we forget that. We're only driven for the material. Oh, I want material, and that's okay. But how about balancing out? Go inside to pull yourself away from it. Break, go within and connect to your higher self. And that way you won't be mentally disturbed when the material success or failure come or go. Because we know everything in this world is temporary.
Of course. Of course.
Success today, failure tomorrow, failure today, success tomorrow. It's transient.
In terms of like the contents of the book itself, without giving out too much, right? How is the book divided? Like, what are some of the main features of the book itself?
So the main features of the book is to teach people how we've been engineered with a body with 5 senses. And each sense affects our mental state. If you hear music that are very relaxing, your mind will be peaceful. If you hear music that's very rajasic or passionate, oh Lord, your mind gets passionate. If you hear music that's very depressing, you know, or terminologies which brings the consciousness, it affects your mind. Then, so there's a chapter for what we hear to how it affects the mind. Then what we see. If you see a beautiful sunrise, if you see a beautiful rainbow, if you see something positive, it affects your mind. But if you see something that's very passionate, it affects your mind. If you see something violence, affects. So there's a chapter for each senses, breaks down how each one of our senses affect our mental state. And then there's another chapter about how the mind can project in the future, the mind can project in the past, but the mind can also be engineered to be in the present. So as humans, we are trained to set goals next week, next month, and we need that. And we need memory so we know if we're driving our car, oh, where do I live? You need memory to get back home. So we need to know our history. But today, most of our population, our mind is going into the future or the past.
Yeah.
And those thoughts from the future or past, they also bring emotions. And it's the emotions which drain the power of the mind. If we think of the future, we'll have emotions of excitement, hope, fear, anxiety. If you think of the past, you'll have emotions like happiness in your mind, sadness, regret. But then if you bring the mind into the present, you free the mind from the past or future, all those, and then we experience a power within us, the power of contentment, calmness, and the power of love.
That's the hardest part, though, being in the present. I can remember attempting to meditate at every moment. I'd say I tried to meditate. The challenge was being in the present, clearing your mind, not thinking about what you forgot to do before you started to meditate or what you need to do after you're done meditating. The challenge is being in the present in more ways than one.
Yeah.
Is there any exercises in this book that you encourage your readers to take part in to be in the present?
Yes. So after each chapter, there's a philosophy of the senses and the mind and how it works. At the end of each chapter, there's a practice for you to then put into what you just read into, how to do this meditation for this. So for the 10th chapter, there is a practice of how to bring the mind in the present. And like you say, to bring the mind in the present is the most challenging thing I have experienced. I mean, a lot of people want to climb the Himalayas, Mount Everest. A lot of people want to swim the British Channel, run the marathon. Those are challenging. Much more than those is to try and keep the mind in the present moment. And so there are techniques that I share with everyone how to bring the mind into the now. Because right now, as we're speaking, there are two things that are taking place in the present moment right now. Our breath and our heartbeat. Those are always in the present moment. But when does a human think of their breath or think of their heart beating? So when you're trying to sit down, connect your mind to the breath, and then deeper connect it to the heartbeat, you can then free the past and the future in the now.
I love it. Yogi, I don't want to put you on the spot. We have only a couple minutes left, I believe, but is there any practice that you would be able to share with me and Josh this morning, and even our viewers, to quiet our minds in these last couple minutes before we transition into our next break?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So let's just sit at home. If you're at home, just sit in a nice, comfortable posture. Bring the spine tall, and close the eyes softly, and bring the whole body into stillness. And bring your mind to the breath at the entrance of the nostrils. Try not to control it, just witness it moving in and out. And identify the slight temperature change of the breath. The incoming breath is slightly cooler. The outgoing breath with the body's heat is slightly warmer. And now I want you to consciously slow the breath down. Breathe as slowly as possible without strain. Inhale slowly into your abdomen, then into the chest, into the clavicle. Lift the shoulders a little bit, and exhale slowly as possible, releasing the shoulders, releasing the chest. And continue in this manner for 2 more breaths. Breathe slowly as possible. After you complete the next exhalation, return the breath to normal breathing and just gaze into the center of your eyebrows. Keep your eyelids softly closed and witness your mind. Recognize how quieter and less thoughts are there. Mind in the present. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Breath to normal. Open the eyelids. How was your mental?
That was good.
That was wonderful.
That was good.
Oh my gosh. Yogi Charu, thank you for such a wonderful start to our morning. The last point I think is important for us to share is you will be having your book launch tonight at the Image Factory. Is this an open invitation for anyone that would be interested to stop by?
It's for invites at this moment, but we're planning on ways to get the book sold locally.
Okay.
Right now, everyone can buy it on Amazon, but we're trying to see how we can get copies to distribute it in the country for everyone who needs mental health.
So they can purchase it on Amazon for now?
It's $20 on Amazon, but while we get it here, it's for 20 Belize. We're making it half price.
Wonderful. Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us,
Thank
Yogi.
you both.
This was an excellent start to our morning. We appreciate it, and we hope you have a successful book launch, and we know that a lot of people will truly benefit from this book.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Alrighty, we are going to take another break, and when we come back, the conversation is about the Catholic Church diocese. There will be discussing their perspective on the constitutional reform process. Don't go away.
Technology is ubiquitous, and it's transforming how, when, and where we work. Fulltech Systems is placing award-winning devices in the hands of information workers, allowing them to work without compromise in a world without wires, to innovate, create, and to maximize productivity anytime, anywhere, satisfying the needs of the desk-centric remote and field worker and every other worker in between. We are providing the industry's best devices to businesses going through the process of digital transformation. Partner with us today to provide the solutions that will allow your employees to work effectively and efficiently to enhance your customers' experience. Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price, but stay for the service.
Ho, ho, ho! This Christmas, win a chance to spin the wheel and let luck choose your prize. Get one coupon for every purchase of $25 Belize in Uno fuels or per quart of Uno lubricants. Receive double coupons when you buy a gallon of Uno lubricants. Get into the spirit. It's Christmas time. In collaboration with Quartz. Uno, a brand committed with the future.
Belize's location is responsible for the amazing biodiversity that we find here, including quite a few endemic species that are found nowhere else in the world.
In fact, 60% of our country still remains forested. It's part of our history, it's part of our heritage, it's part of our culture.
Business has to be a long-term thing, and it has to feed into the environment. Do we truly believe that without a strong country, you can never have a strong company?
This is going to be a good night for croc catchers.
This spot is dedicated to the parents who haven't slept for 5 nights. Inhale and exhale. Because in between chaos and peace, there is Nutri-Bomb Infant Cereal, enriched with all the nutrients your baby needs for healthy growth, making your baby's first food of choice a moment of happiness for him and calmness for you. Nutri-Bomb Infant Cereal, moments that nourish. Find all 6 flavors at the best price in a supermarket near you.
And welcome back to Open Your Eyes. We are in our second conversation for this morning, and we're going to be talking a little bit about the constitutional reform process. And the good thing is that we have 2 different perspectives, and we're joined by Father Scott Giuliani, a Roman Catholic priest from a local church here in Belize, and Mr. Arturo Lizarraga, the president of the Belize Business Bureau. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah.
Thank you for having us. Thanks for joining. Thank you for joining. Let's start the discussion, gents, because as we know, there is a People's Constitution Commission that's going on that is tasked to review the Constitution as it's currently constructed. It's a body that's made up of, I think, close to 20 different groups.
26.
26 different groups representing different sectors of society. And there have been a lot of different perspectives thrown into the conversation so far. And so this segment right now will explore those perspectives from the 2 different bodies that are represented. I want to start with you, Father Scott. The commission is going on close to a year of being constituted, and the work has going on for almost a year.
Sure.
What has the engagement been like for the Catholic Church in the process?
Well, I think not only within the Catholic Church, but in the community. What am I doing here on this talk show? I think many people are like, what am I doing here in the first place? Or what can the Catholic Church say about this? That's religion's over here and politics is over here. And I think a good analogy can kind of show why I think not only can the Catholic Church have a voice and needs to have a voice. And when I say that, I mean people who believe in the Catholic faith, that they have a voice but have a responsibility, a civil responsibility and a unique contribution to the dialogue. And the Haulover Bridge I was thinking about. When driving over, people are going over the Haulover Bridge right now. I'm late for work, I'm hungry, I have to pay my bills, or I didn't get enough sleep, whatever it may be. When you're crossing the bridge, you just want to think you're getting over the bridge. But this new bridge is going up now. I remember they're trying to bring the sides together, and I was like, how are they going to get over the water? It was amazing to watch them drive the piles down, all the way down to the rock, and they have it. Well, I guess the Catholic Church, especially on the first principles, it has a unique contribution, although how you get over the bridge, it's open. St. Thomas Aquinas uses the terms practical prudence. This is where I think Arturo would be able to debate and talk about many different ideas. How you get over a bridge, what speed you go, what kind of cars can go over it. However, the piles that go to the rock and hold up that bridge, we don't think about. We just get over the bridge until you start building it again. Now all of a sudden it becomes very important. And so I think one of the great contributions that the Roman Catholic Church has is those first principles. Like the Catholic Church existed before the UN was a body, before Belize was a body, but human rights and human dignity existed before then. And so there's a language that lies beyond the principles, even of the Constitution, that is very, very important that, let's say, in everyday life you don't want to think about it. Probably once a generation you look at those things. But boy, we better get those things right. Because if you don't go down to the rock, you're building on sand. If you remove it off the rock, your bridge isn't going to stand. And that does affect the business community and everything else. And so the Catholic Church has a very wise contribution on those piles, even though in your daily life you may not think about them. However, you're thankful someone put those on the rock. And the founders of Belize, we were just talking before, had a unique understanding of that foundation. And I think it's important now for every generation, the Constitution just as a piece of paper, unless we are able to understand what was in the mind of the founders, what were those principles, if we're going to make a contribution that's not divisive, it falls into this advocacy or this kind of you say, I said, but it's precisely these first principles that unite us, that are able to make clear the different opinions and views. So these first principles in the Constitution that unites us with Trinidad, Guyana. And so these are very, very important, and they also do guide the business community. They guide our families, they guide our decisions. However, we're in a time right now, perhaps those principles are forgotten. And I think the Roman Catholic Church will have a unique contribution to share those in the way.
You bring up fundamental principles, and that's a core feature of the Catholic Church is views or revision of the Constitution itself.
This first stage, that's right. So we have prayer, education, and participation we want. And so people can say whatever, people are free to say their opinions, but we thought it was very important, especially with the preamble, which George Price, someone told me the story, George Price would go to his school and he would have a copy of the preamble in his hand, handing it out. You know, so this is important. And so the Roman Catholic Church wants to definitely highlight these unchanging principles, which are universal, meaning all countries, all cultures, because we share a common humanity. And I think sometimes you hear the supremacy of God is a buzzword right now, supremacy of God.
Yeah.
And I find that in the culture we live, the way this generation interprets it, it's like ways like that's religion or morality, so you're being biased. So you have to remove that, and then let's really talk about something that's important. And that's not how the Constitution was written. Like, in fact, George Price spoke of the terms Christian democracy. This generation would be like, oh, that's so biased. You have to remove religion and throw that to the side. In fact, it's even seen as respectful. How do you respect now that we have TikTok and tourism and you have all these different ideas and all these different worldviews? How do you respect those different views that are there? And so one option is just to be silent. You do your business. You go about your day and you just keep your faith to yourself. You don't talk about politics or religion and move on. Well, that may work for a while, and it has. But until the next generation grows up, eventually people will say, okay, why is that important? Yeah. And so there's another way of respecting, which is engagement and dialogue, where there's challenge, or there's listening and learning. And this is what I think, especially the supremacy of God point, I don't think people are going to want to remove the supremacy of God in Belize, but it comes up with a concern, a misunderstanding what that's saying. That's not a faith statement. We have freedom of conscience and non-discrimination regarding the creed in there, So that's not the issue. But if you read it carefully, it affirms principles that acknowledge the supremacy of God. Those principles are that atheists and believers can be united in acknowledging those principles that are foundational because we share a common humanity. And so it's not, and that's something very, very important. The other aspect is, it was a time last century, there were two worldviews. You had democracy, and then you had this communism, and some atheist communism. And by marking the supremacy of God, it made very clear a stance. That was a courageous stance for beliefs. It's like, you know what? No, we are believers, and we're going to choose democracy.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of pressure to go the other way. And so that was a powerful statement, too. And it's very important regarding justice, too. And this is not as commonly understood. When we talk about justice in business, you have exchange. I give you something, you give me something. If you look at justice, you have distributive justice with the government. They get taxes, you have obligations, and they distribute. But the Belize essentially has a strong civic society. We have the obligation that the government gives us, we have the business community, that you have the logic of exchange, but we need the logic of gratuitousness or gift. Where we would say we want a civilization of love. And where you always need that human touch. And this is where the churches come in, you have volunteerism of the Lions, Rotary, and this is where the society works together. And we all complement one another in a beautiful way. Yeah. Now, if you were to remove the supremacy of God, or that aspect, a line in justice, there are some things in life where we owe something not according to exchange. So when we come to the world, we owe our parents something. We did nothing to give life. When we come into the country, we benefit of all the sacrifice of our ancestors, those who have gone before. We did nothing to say, you know, I'm thankful for this country, to become a citizen. It's a pure gift. And when we come into life, also with God. God brings us into life, and we did nothing to come into this life. So we have a debt at the very beginning. There's no exchange there. There's nothing we can give our parents back. So it's a different form of justice. So there's a virtue where we speak about piety. We respect and honor our parents. We have a patriotism to respect and honor our country. But there's a virtue of religion where you respect and honor God. Now that may be the Mayans, that may be different ancient religions, world religions, natural religions, Muslims, Jews, Christian, whatever it may be. There's a respect for the virtue of religion. When I see a devout Muslim, or a Muslim sees me, and we're practicing a virtue of religion, there's not a conflict there, I guarantee you. You know, in a very beautiful way, but there's actually a certain respect, because it's an acknowledgement of justice to God. But where it comes into the business community still, where I'm still talking about the piles, where does it meet? It eventually begins to, it's not so much, these principles become very important that even an atheist can say this is important. A government, why do we have church-state partnership? Why is it good that government promotes the freedom of conscience and religion in society? Well, religious people tend to be more stable or predictable. And that's good for society. That's good for business. That's good for many different things. Yeah. Now, there's different challenges. I know it's not a perfect element, but in general, that can happen. Yeah. But the principles that come from that flow from that, you have the citizen guide from the PCC said that the Constitution's built on human nature. And that is very important, because that's what we all share. Yeah. It doesn't matter where we are, backgrounds. And so we have something in you, and that's the foundation that is linked to the supremacy of God, that goes to the legal term is natural law. Lawyers may know about it, but that's what Trinidad has, and Guyana, they have this foundation. From that, it acknowledges we have a humanity. And because we share humanity, we have something common that leads to human flourishing. So we just don't promote rights, but we have a responsibility for human flourishing. We have a gift that we ourselves are to work to strive after that which is good in our life. But we also have the responsibility for our children. We have a responsibility. I have a responsibility for you. I have a responsibility for Aspinall. I have a responsibility for the weaker in society, to lead them to live the best human life. And that responsibility and rights, George Priceland is one of his late interviews. He said, rights and responsibilities always go together. But that responsibilities element, it has to be in the business community. That talks about the common good. That responsibility exists because we believe in the human nature.
I love the start to the conversation, Father Scott, especially how you were able to speak about the importance of the church in this conversation, but also tie in the business perspective as well. Mr. Arturo, let's get your take in this as the president of the Belize Business Bureau.
I really feel that this is a unique opportunity. I was reading recently the Jesuit Arupe in Spain talking about men and women for others, and the issue of God and love and justice. If you love God, then you have to love others, and that includes justice. And a fundamental discussion on the Constitution is justice. But there's a historical fact that a lot of people tend to ignore in this discussion, is that the Jesuits were very key in establishing education. It's no coincidence that 60% of Belize is Catholic. And in fact, it was a disgrace to delay the making the Jesuits a university, or it was really hurtful to the development of our country. What people don't understand is that Nicholas Pallad Sr., Golson, Richardson, Price, the people who drove the nationalist movement, were guided by papal bulls, were guided by adult religious education, and played a fundamental role in disassociating themselves from the colonial system. And in fact, it is sad today, we're still clinging on to this old colonial system. And what is the colonial system? Is where people would band together in Europe, arm themselves, and take away land from somebody else. And the king or the queen became the richest person. And in England, the king and the queen is still the richest person. And they maintain that power and that influence and that rich, which is not justice, because there are lots of people who, that's why you find out there's a big difference between America and Europe. Europe is very stagnated, it's very segmented, and it's difficult to go up because the monarchical system exists, and it still breeds and still forms a framework, just like how the father was alluding to humanity and justice in terms of what exists in our constitution. That's an introduction by the Jesuits in terms of our formation. However, we still need to go to another step. A lot of us, there are two different religions in this country. Those that want freedom and those that want somebody else to handle it. You don't want the master to decide for them.
They don't want to do the work.
And making choices and freedom brings what Father had alluded to is responsibility. And I believe that this is where our biggest debate lies. Sovereignty is based on the right to self-determination. Each individual within a community that's called a nation state, which is not a kingdom, you know, that is sad. It's almost 500 years since we've done away with the monarchy, since the Renaissance came up. But Belize's head is still within the medieval framework where the kings and queens are recognized as responsible for your well-being. It's not. The people are themselves responsible for their well-being. The sovereignty is not based on the state, the ministers and the civil servants. The state is the people and what their desire to be the best or their best interests. And until we wrap our heads around the fact that sovereignty lies in the people, we're really not guided properly. And why I say that is because if we can't do that, then we understand what humanity is and what love and what the family is. What we're trying to do with this discussion is to try to see what is best for the family. We're one big family, we're a national family. And we have to be inclusive. But we cannot try to pander to individuals or small sects that will derail the whole family, that will weaken the whole family. And I think that's why we have a lot of issues in terms of the family structure. This gender equality thing has, the focus on the big money has divided and made the family less important, when the family and the community is very important in having children grow properly. You know, and I think those debates, although we don't understand them quite well, right, they do affect us and affect our daily lives. And it's built in the whole framework in terms of what is the guiding structure that will make Belize better, peaceful and prosperous. We need to make a new constitution. We don't have direct representation, right? In fact, it's like two clubs. If you're not a part of the club, you have no voice. So we need, there is not an opportunity for a little girl in a village in Toledo to wake up one day and say, listen, I have great dreams and I want my country to do better, and I will become president one day. If she doesn't compromise herself by joining these clubs and agreeing to what the clubs want, she won't get there.
Yeah.
And that's wrong. We need to elect a president directly. We need to elect a Senate. Even though the business community is part of the Senate, I see no harm in giving that Senate seat up if it's elected by people who have a greater council. There's nothing wrong with debate. In fact, debate allows us to have a better law. And many times we have interest groups vying and trading interests, most often it's personal interests, for a law that is not good, right? There are lots of issues that we need to deal with that we haven't even looked at. For example, I got an email from CARICOM, and they were talking about free, fair competition. And embedded in that discussion, they wanted to know if they can collect from nation states to enforce this law. So now what is this? Are we now a part of a federal government? I remember In the early 50s, George Price, and people don't know why George Price became the prominent member of the PUP, or the leader of the PUP when he was secretary. You had Lee Richardson and you had Golson in there. But what happened with Lee Richardson and Golson? They wanted, because when the British divided them, because it encouraged them to go for West Indian Federation. The West Indian Federation wanted to continue this legacy, this colonial legacy. And George knew that, and the British governor at the time favored within the Executive Council, Golson and Richardson. So George challenged them on the floor at the convention, and he won. So basically, Belize, in its early conception, voted against West Indian Federation.
If I could just interject right there, and really because what I'm hearing from the conversation so far, at least from the Catholic Church, is that what's important in the constitutional reform process is the maintenance and preservation of core fundamental principles
If you
that
don't,
were spoken.
yeah, no, if you don't get that, and I appreciate what you're saying. These are different ideas that they're debating about. A lot of the Catholic Church has a brief that's and we invite especially the business community to read.
Right.
That's emphasizing on those pillars that's holding up the bridge, because the business community is running that bridge. You know, they're making that happen. And I think this one thing that happens is we speak about sovereignty. We have to know the history of. If we don't get this right, it's very serious.
Absolutely.
In the last century, when you talk about the Nazi regime, they shifted in the German Supreme Court before World War II, shifted from the natural law foundation and made the law, the lawmakers supreme in the law. Hitler took that and took all absolute power. Now, that being said, they later led to the Holocaust, the killing of many Jews. And this led to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights after the war. They saw these horrors against humanity coming out. Now, so it led to this language of international human rights law, which is a new thing in the last century. And this, where rights somehow trump sovereignty. Because of the dignity of a human person, the rights trump sovereignty in this way. There's a limit to it, right? And so, because the dignity of the human person made an image and likeness of God, equal and inalienable rights. However, why are inalienable rights wrong if you remove it? Now this is the key, because if that's a strong statement, if you remove the foundation of human rights from human nature, natural law, and you replace it with consensus, everyone has to have a voice, then you're saying that consensus that defines human rights trumps sovereignty. Well, the UN consensus, and it becomes this really shift. It really becomes animal farms equality. You remember the book?
Yes.
All animals are equal, some animals more equal than others. So the foundation of human rights cannot be separated from human nature and natural law. The Vatican Secretary of Relations with States, he came out talking about the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which is understood as universal in every age, every context, but built on humanity. But the great temptation of this postmodern generation is to remove rights from the foundation of humanity. And the moment you do that, human rights become subjective and basically an extension of any interest group wants to say whatever they want to do. This is one way that attacks beliefs in sovereignty. And because it comes from, and here's where the bond is if we run out of time. Social justice, this is what brings us together. What attaches those pillars to the highway is these principles of social justice. There's 4 core ones that they speak about in the Catholic tradition that the same beliefs and heroes would have learned. Dignity of the human person, common good, solidarity, and subsidiarity. And these are the things that kind of help bring things, help guide things, keep things together. When we get away from, when we begin to confuse that, if we can confuse this element of those foundation principles of social justice, there are impoverished views of social justice that would say that any disparity is injustice. And that's dangerous, right? It has a collectivism philosophy behind it where you say, just if there's difference, that's injustice. So therefore, we need to bring justice, we need to make everything equal. And the moment you have the idea of equality, you have to be careful. That word equality led to the deaths of millions of people in the French Revolution, tens of millions of people in the Russian Revolution. Yeah. And so it's not just equality, but what is that equality built on? We would say natural law, right? Or the human nature, the good of the human person. And if we remove that same word of equality or this appearance of neutrality or appearance of autonomous rights, which sounds so good, can be the very instrument that are used to lead to injustice in the name of justice.
You see, one of this issue is very important, because right now, I have a friend who called me from the DPP's office. He says, "Man," he said, "we have a problem. This justice wants to appoint a new judge, and it's foreign judge, you know, and all that. Most of the law firms bring in their Jamaican friends, their Trinidadian, Guyanese friends, and this thing's all nice and dandy. But what is happening is the retiring judge, who is Belizean, will now we just have foreign judges, and foreign judges interpret the Constitution, and they decide how we're going to live by the decisions they've made.
Yeah.
And that's wrong. We've lost our Supreme Court. We need to get back our Supreme Court by going into this federalist system that we have, which wasn't approved by no referendum, and they're enforcing this foreign. For example, one of the issues that I got a response on the Catholic circulation where they were talking about having, because when you get a loan, you borrow the money, but then you have to implement these laws, which contrary to our best interest. And then, for example, the United Nations, they want now to decide how they're going to tell you how your children is to grow up. You don't no longer have control of your child and your child's education, right? There's a lot of debates. For example, abortion is a debate. Is, you know, can we continue to have little girls having children? You know, but there are lots. It's not. You know, it's what I'm trying to suggest is that this issue with the Supreme Court is more than just having foreign judges deciding for us. They sent a circular, and they sent it to me late, the day when they needed a decision on the migrant, they're allowing CARICOM people to come and come here. So I circulated it to my members. I haven't responded to the Minister of Foreign Affairs yet. But the issue there, and my response that I got from the business community says, how will I educate? I will borrow money to educate my kid, and when he comes back, he can't get a job with government or anybody because they have a foreign national working there. Now, some people might say, let's do racial balance. We're losing a lot of our people. We need the mix to come back and all that. That's romantic. That's Don Quixote's notion. What people don't understand, I said Brexit, the root of Brexit was because of immigration. Brexit, people start getting furious about it because they had different people with different values, and basically Britain broke away from the European.
Oh, you know what I'm getting from you, Mr. Lizaraga, because I've really been following the discussion closely, but we are coming up to the end of the segment. Oh, but just to wind up everything, the conversations on the Constitution and debates that will take place are of a complex nature, right, first and foremost. And it's important that the different stakeholders that are involved organize themselves, put their thoughts together, so that when the revision process actually takes place, then those conversations can be properly articulated and fleshed out and incorporated in whatever recommendations need to be made. We are at the 7:30 hour, and we do need to take our second break. So I just want to thank both Father Giuliani and Mr. Lizaraga for joining us this morning, sharing their perspectives.
Yeah. I wish we had more time.
Yeah, and we wish we had more.
Yeah.
Sure. Absolutely. But we will take our second break for this morning. And when we come back, we'll be joined by Digi to talk about some of their different campaigns soon. So stay tuned.
Get out and explore this weekend with Caribbean Sprinter. With our ferries, you'll get to San Pedro, Belize City, and Key Cocker faster and smarter. Visit Caribbean Sprinter online at sprinter.bz.
Season's greetings
to our cherished
Channel 5 family.
As the festive lights twinkle
and we gather around the mistletoe,
we reflect on a year of storytelling
that has both challenged and inspired us.
We've launched groundbreaking series
that captivated viewers across the country
and beyond.
We've won prestigious awards
for journalistic and production excellence.
We expanded our community outreach,
touching live
beyond the screen.
Your loyalty
fuels our passion
for innovation
and drives us to new heights.
Thank you for making our achievements possible as we look forward to creating more memorable moments with you in the coming year.
I'm connected. Yo.
I'm connected.
We're connected.
Create the perfect broadband bundle that fits your style with Smart Connect. With the Junior Bundle, get 50% off your national calls and up to 6 gigabytes of data at no extra cost. Get postpaid added for an additional cost of only $25 with the Prime Bundle. Stay connected with unlimited smart-to-smart calls plus 6,300 megabytes of data and free international minutes. For the family, pay $28.13 more and get the Binge Watchers bundle with Netflix. This bundle gives you 4 profiles with unlimited streaming on multiple devices. Visit a showroom near you to sign up and personalize your own bundle combination with Smart Connect. Smart, bringing people together.
Welcome back. We are having our third conversation for this morning, and it's all about Digi Christmas campaigns. Of course, we had these ladies here with us a couple weeks ago, maybe last week, and we were all excited about the campaign that they shared with us, but they're here to continue talk about it and also share with us some of the deals and promotions that will be taking place this Christmas. We have here with us Kenny Simpson. She is a solutions specialist, as well as Tracy Vaccaro, and she is a solutions officer. Good morning, ladies, and welcome.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Alrighty, let's jump straight into it. Now, I mean, for the ones that weren't here, that didn't tune in a couple weeks ago, let's tell them why they need to be excited about this campaign.
Yeah, so Digi, excuse me, Digi is doing our biggest campaign ever, where we're giving up to over $250,000 in prizes over the course of December to March of next year. So we're starting off with Christmas really, really big, and we're giving customers the opportunity to live for free for an entire year. So that's really, really awesome, because essentially your salary becomes just for you to do whatever you want to do, pay off some debt you may have, go on a traveling spree, help out somebody else in need. And if that's not enough, then you also get to have a friend or family member live for free as well for 3 months still. So with that campaign, you're getting your rent or your mortgage paid off, you're getting, well, paid every month, you're getting some money for gas, you're getting groceries,
and savings, you said.
And there's a little bit for savings. So we did come up with a package that we thought would fit most Belizean lifestyles, and so we are getting a couple customers to live for free for an entire year. Wow. And the first drawing is Saturday the 23rd of December. So we're picking 3 winners on that day.
Oh my gosh, I know a lot of people are excited. But for persons that don't know how they can get an entry into this, I guess, giveaway, what are the requirements?
So for one, you need to have a Digi Wallet, be a Digi Wallet subscriber. You need to be a Digi customer, and then we have different tiers of usage that qualifies you for an entry. So purchasing a device from Digi qualifies for an entry. $10 in prepaid usage, Digi Wallet usage. So the key here is for all customers to have and use our Digi Wallet service.
All right.
That's interesting. That's interesting. And you know, I'm curious, like, because Digi has always been known for giving us some really good prizes. I mean, some of the giveaways that have been happening over the past year, a lot of people have been tuning in. How do you come up with giving somebody the opportunity to live for free for the entire year?
Well, we do have our our marketing team sits a lot. We discuss from early. We try to hear from customers, and I know that it's a challenging time countrywide, especially here in Belize, prices going up. So this Christmas, we thought that the approach to give back. Last year, we had a campaign similar where we gave back to the community. This year, we decided to go even bigger and offer something that anybody, any winner would appreciate, because it's giving you the opportunity to save from your living expenses.
Yeah. But other ways that you guys are giving your customers an opportunity to save is through the deals with the products, the devices that you have as well. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so like Tracy mentioned, essentially this campaign is for our Digi and Digi Wallet customers. So once you are both, you qualify for entries, and our existing customer base, they get automatic entries for paying their bills. But one promotion that we're really excited about is our Digi One promotions, because the Digi One services have all been improved recently. So starting December 1st, we have the 2 smaller plans that now come with more speed, and then we have the 2 larger plans, our Digi One Premium and our Digi One Elite, that comes with more mobile data. So the great thing about the bundles is that it comes with your home internet. That's what everybody signs up for. It comes with Digi TV, and at very minimum, it comes with, well, for the larger ones, it comes with mobile data. And the exciting thing about the Digi One Elite is that it's normally $219, and you're getting it this month for $205 for the first year if you're a new sign up, or for $205 for 6 months if you're an upgrading customer. So if you have a Digi Triple, for example, that comes with 120 megs of data, speed, it comes with the mobile plan, your home phone, it comes with all of that. You could essentially be getting the unlimited mobile plan and 50 megs more of speed for just $6 a month for the first 6 months. So it's a really great time if you're on the old DigiNet plans to jump onto the Digi One services, because you're essentially getting upgrades in your speed, you're getting Digi TV, you're getting more mobile data, you're getting more speed for between $6 and $16 a month for the first 6 months.
Well, that's amazing. What would you say is the more popular bundle?
The Digi One Premium is actually the most popular one. That comes at $139 for the month, and it comes with 120 megs of speed. It comes with 10 gigs of mobile data. You get 100 minutes to talk and text to anybody in Belize, in addition to your Digi TV for 4 users. So that's really the one that everybody is interested in, because it gives you the best of those 3 options, which everybody needs. So you need your home internet, you want the Digi TV, and you need mobile data so you can enjoy your Digi TV on the go.
Yeah, that's excellent.
And for those who maybe are like me, where we have the DigiNet on one hand, and then we have a postpaid plan on another, and what is that process like to get the bundle together?
Our existing customer base is really easy. You could send us an email, you could call 119, or you could send us a WhatsApp at 608-8888. Just let them know what you want to do. We could bundle your postpaid with your Digi One Premium, if that's the plan you're interested in. Or if you go to the Digi One Elite, you're getting that mobile plan, unlimited data, talk, and text included in that bundle, 200 megs of speed, Digi TV for 4 users, and a free unlimited home phone.
And there's an option to add members to that
Yes.
plan. So
Gotcha.
if you have
So you
a
could
spouse
add
or a child that you'd want to add, you can add them to that plan.
You could add more mobile lines to that. So
And
if you have
that's
a
on the
group
Elite.
plan, you could now add them to that.
Yeah, wonderful. You know, ladies, we are just about 11 days away from Christmas, and I imagine that The Digi stores are jam-packed with people trying to get the best deals for the devices that they want to gift or get for themselves. What are the deals that you guys are offering right now?
So we do have a wide range of devices at the stores where we do have offers to suit every need, every purchase option. We have prepaid options where you're able to buy a device for as low as $99, and that those devices comes with social media data plan. We have packages for customers who are not yet on our network. So we're welcoming customers to come over to Digi. We have a special offer for you. You save up to $800 when you bundle an unlimited plan with a Samsung device. And we touched a bit on the unlimited plan. Those have been enhanced as well. So there's unlimited data in these plans. You get for 6 months, 25 up to 25% off on your monthly plans. So we do have, I know you mentioned you're a postpaid customer. We have specific discount for loyal customers, new postpaid customers. So you can visit our store, visit our website. You get an option to choose any of our lineup, and then there's a specific discount that you can qualify for.
Excellent. All right. Well, any last words, anything else that you want to ensure the viewers know?
We do want to share that we have extended hours this week, and on Saturday, I'm so sorry. On Saturday, we have our 2 Belize City stores opening. We have San Pedro, we have PG, we have Orange Walk, Corozal, and San Ignacio. So if you're not able to come in during the week, you do still have Saturday to come in.
And we do have on Sunday for some locations as well.
Correct. So stay tuned to our social media. All of the details on our Live for Free campaign, our different promotional offers are going to be on our social media for the next couple of weeks.
Alrighty, excellent. Ladies, thank you guys so much for joining us. We love having you here every time. We know it always comes with good news. So we look forward to finding out this Saturday who are the winners, who will be living free next year. Alrighty.
Thank you.
We're going to take our final break, and when we come back, it's all about Christmas outfits with the It Store. Stay with us.
It's an massive season with massive deals and rewards at Penny's. From now through December 31st, earn double P-Bucks on store-wide purchasing every Friday and Saturday. That's right, 2 times the P-Bucks, which means 2 times the cash back when shopping at Penny's. Plus, get even more rewards with P-Bucks Builders on home goods, tiles, appliances, paints, and lights. And don't forget, there's also massive deals and discounts on tiles and the best brands in paints like Benjamin Moore and BH. Rewards, deals, P-Bucks. You can get it all this massive season only at Penny's. Quality and saving.
Yes, I give her 50 times ending, now me have to pay.
Where you going, bruh? The who they stress you out again, Namule?
Boy, I don't believe at the fool again.
Again?
But I mess up this time for real. You really want to?
Yes. I want yeah.
Can't make it a big deal.
We know what that.
I know how you going now.
Oh, man.
You really want to?
Yeah.
Take my plan, and I give her. I take my plan and put it in a name.
In a name? Wait, so tell me something. You still pay for this plan?
Yeah. But hear this. This plan, I can't left this plan. Smart Belize. This plan, I can't left this plan, yeah. This plan, I can't left this plan. Postpaid plan. This plan, I can't left this plan. Smart Belize, it's unlimited data. Smart choice plan can light up your day. Postpaid with eSIM, make everything better. Just visit Smart showrooms today. Boom! Can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. Can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. Affordable for everyone. I can't left this plan. The postpaid plan, cause the data really strong. You know why? Listen, for the best post and prepaid. You know that Smart got you back. My bad. Wrong commercial. She could left me for another man. the truth. But once I have my plan, once I have my Smart Plus plan, I no worry cause the data strong. I know when the bleed, that's all I need. And you could tell me where you are, but I never left this plan. Smart have the best services. We post your plan have everything, so you could talk and text unlimited. Come set up your group. We got share plan 1 and 2. Up to 10 friends can connect anywhere. Boom! I can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. The post your plan, cause the data really strong. Don't dig it down, don't dig it down, don't dig it down. Smart release. Don't dig it down, 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 don't dig it. Smart, bringing people together.
Belize's location is responsible for the amazing biodiversity that we find here, including quite a few endemic species that are found nowhere else in the world.
In fact, 60% of our country still remains forested. It's part of our history, it's part of our heritage, it's part of our culture.
Business has to be a long-term thing, and it has to feed into the environment. So we truly believe that without a strong country, you can never have a strong company.
This is going to be a good night for croc catchers.
Let's take a journey through the core functions of the Social Security Board. It all starts with registering as an insured person, employer, or a self-employed individual. Sign up for a portal account to manage your Social Security information online. Just provide accurate information and click Create. This will give you access to a range of services and benefits. Next, your contribution, along with investments and other income, are collected and distributed into 3 funds. This ensures that the SSB fund is securely utilized to support various benefit programs. The SSB is committed to providing essential benefits such as sickness, maternity, injury, and pension. These benefits are paid out to eligible individuals as a part of the Social Security coverage. We help you navigate through life's challenges with financial security. Annual surplus accumulates to grow the fund each year. This surplus is invested into various industries, contributing to the growth and development of our nation. With each passing year, the fund continues to grow due to the annual surplus and interest revenue earned from prudent investments. This surplus, along with reserves, helps to bolster the SSB fund and provide a safety net for those in need. We've arrived at the end of our journey to better understanding how the SSB works. We remain committed to serving you and building a secure future for all Belizeans.
Season's greetings
to our cherished
Channel 5 family.
As the festive lights twinkle
and we gather around the mistletoe,
we reflect on a year of storytelling
that has both challenged and inspired us.
We've launched groundbreaking series
that captivated viewers across the country
and beyond.
We've won prestigious awards
for journalistic and production excellence.
We expanded our community outreach,
touching lives
beyond the screen. Your loyalty fuels our passion
for innovation
and drives us to new heights.
Thank you for making our achievements possible as we look forward to creating more memorable moments with you in the coming year.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity.
increase traffic to your website and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5 Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
Isani Cayetano, Marian Ali, Paul Lopez. Your News 5 police teams do whatever it takes. Go wherever they need to go, so you can catch the story wherever you are, whenever you want, on whatever device. Channel 5 believes on television, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, because news is now everywhere, all the time, and so are we.
Whether you're at home, on the road, at work, or at school, if you see news happening or suspect that something might be up, call or text the Channel 5 News Belize tip line at 672-5555. You don't have to give us your name, just give us the tip. That's 672-5555. Call or text us so we can check it out.
When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Channel 5 introduces the Daily Obituaries. The Daily Obituaries will broadcast all death and funeral announcements and memorials to honor your loved one's life and memories. The Daily Obituaries airs on Channel 5 prior to the evening newscast, with subsequent repeats at 10 p.m. and 12 noon the following day. It will also be placed online on our social media platforms, all for a standard package fee. Celebrate their lives and memories with Channel 5's Daily Obituaries. Honor in life and reverence in death.
Do you have information about a crime or a fugitive in our community? You can submit a tip anonymously with your smartphone. Using this program in safeguarding our community also protects your identity, keeping you out of the court system, and could earn you a cash reward. Here is how it works. Download the free P3 Tips app from the Apple Store or Android Market. P3 is the provider of our secure anonymous tip collecting software. Open the app and create a PIN, but be sure to remember that number, then select your location. Next, select the type of crime. When submitting a tip, be as specific as possible. If you have a picture, video, or audio that will help officers, you can upload them from your phone. Information leading to an arrest can earn you a cash reward of up to $1,000. Once your tip is submitted, you'll be given a tip ID and password. Check back if your tip leads to an arrest. You'll be told how much you were rewarded and how to anonymously collect your cash.
Climate change in recent years has become a factor contributing to the rise in natural disasters in Belize, leading to displacement of families and poverty. Belize has many positive initiatives to become a climate-resilient country.
The mandate of the Climate Finance Unit is to mobilize resources for adaptation and mitigation of projects.
The integrated flood management in the upper region of the Belize River watershed. The aim of this project is to conduct feasibility studies to identify the flood and the effects of climate change that it has had in the surrounding areas of San Ignacio and Santa Elena towns.
Climate change adaptation is also seen through traditional agricultural practices. Let's all work together towards climate adaptation, mitigation, and resilience. A message from the Climate Finance Unit.
Welcome back. We are joined by Mariam Abdul Kawi, and it's all about Pink's Christmas outfits that they have for us. Mariam is here to host this fashion show this morning. And we are going to be seeing some beautiful outfits, I imagine, in just a moment.
Yes, you will see some very beautiful outfits. Thank you so much for having me this morning. Good morning, Belize. I'm so excited to be here. I'll let you guys see what Pink has for you this morning. It is so beautiful. It's so amazing. I mean, you know, in Belize especially, I think we love the glitz and the glam when it comes to Christmas.
And we love what you have on right now.
Thank you so much.
I feel underdressed.
Me
feel
too.
underdressed.
You feel underdressed? No, man, you'll get there when it's your time. When it's your time, you'll get there to dress up. But so for today, this is an item that I'm wearing from Pink as well. It's a lovely red dress, and we will see other items today as well as the ladies come out. So we're gonna have 3 categories for our mini fashion show. We're going to have, first of all, it's going to be like a casual, like business casual. So a little sprinkles, a little bit of glitter, not too much. And then after that, we will see some like rompers, short dresses. This may be going to a cocktail party with your girlfriends, things like that. And then the last one is the elegant dresses.
Yes. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to each and every one of them.
Yes.
I know around this time we're having a lot of Christmas parties or simply just social gatherings. So glitter is expected.
It's expected. Like, I don't need to do anything in this dress. Just need to show up. So,
alrighty, well, let's get started.
Let's get started. So for our first category, we have the casual Christmas outfits.
Ooh.
So as you can see with this top, it's very versatile, doable, nice satin skirt. The top, you can do that with anything. You can do that with a jacket. You can do that with a pant. You can do it with a skirt. As you see, Markeisha, our beautiful model, has us showing this exactly how this could work for Christmas with the Christmas colors. And throwing in a little green. I feel like green get left out.
No, I totally agree.
For Christmas,
I feel like
red.
Around Christmas time, we obviously always see the gold and the reds, but I think this green tube glitter top ties in so perfectly with the satin skirt, and it gives a little bit of fun, but also elegance and class as well.
Yes, it does.
This is a lovely option. I hope I look exactly like you, Markeisha, in this outfit.
Thank you so much, Markeisha. Lovely. All right, and up next we have the lovely Talia.
This is very Talia though.
Yes. So nice linen pant, breathable. You can do anything with that pant. Dress it up, dress it down. You see she has like a nice low heel with it, so she's still comfortable. And the top does it all. You don't need to do too much with that top. Nice sparkly top. You know, again, you can mix and match that with a skirt or something like that. So absolutely beautiful. Definitely for the season. Definitely says Christmas. Can you give us a turn last time so we can see the back?
Girl, you will stand out anywhere in that top. I love it.
Yes, it is. It is lovely. It is definitely lovely. Thank you so much, Talia. Yes.
And you can also use that with a regular, I guess, like cami blouse as well. It does not have to be a bralette.
Of course. Of course. It doesn't have to be the bralette.
Alrighty. What next do we have?
Yes.
Oh, stunning.
Up next, we have our lovely model with a nice red top and a black bottom. So this to me says business casual, business casual, like you go to a nice lunch and a nice dinner, Christmas party at your work. This nice red top. It's a little bit of sparkles, not too much, right?
But perfect.
But perfect for setting at work or something like that. Or if you're going out for the evening to attend something at the place or something like that, this would be another lovely outfit to wear. And if you notice her shoes, I don't know if they're able to zoom in on her shoes.
Beautiful.
Those are so nice and so beautiful because
it's the details.
It's a white shoe, but it has some sparkle and glitter on it, so it says Christmas as well. So it's,
I think these pants are also currently in. It's kind of like it looks like a twist with these cargo big pockets on the side that guys used to wear back in the day. Now everyone wants to wear them. I love it. I think it's beautiful.
It is. It is very beautiful. Thank you so much. So that was our first category. We'll have one more in our first category coming up for our casual.
All right. Now, this is lovely.
This is lovely. So this piece is for the person who wants to be fun with their look. You know what I mean? They're not afraid of color. They're not afraid of a wide-legged bottom pants, you know. They want to have a little fun with the top. Again, this is something you can do with a jacket. Without a jacket, you can do a skirt bottom. You know, you can change it up, and you can pretty much use this, I think, for any event. You know, you can dress it up, dress it down. But this is, to me, says a night out on the town.
Yes.
With a girl,
I also
definitely.
see this being used on the islands as well. It looks very breezy, very comfortable.
Yes, definitely dressy beach wear, Christmas, Belizean style.
Yes, this is a San Pedro Christmas look right here.
San Pedro Christmas look, definitely. Yes, lovely. Thank you so much. So,
all right.
As I said, that was our first category, which was casual.
And I mean, we've been talking about it. I know that obviously people go for the reds and whatnot. And I don't know, is it something because they think that that's the Christmas color?
You know what? I think it's personal preference. I think that, you know, some people go for the red. I would go for the red. That's my favorite color anyway. So, but you know, I feel like a lot of green is coming in. I see a lot of green, a lot of silvers, a lot of golds, things like that. So I think it's important to, you know, if people want to mix it up every once in a while, because sometimes it is a lot, as you're saying, red is that color. When you see red, it's like the Christmas color.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Looking at all these items now, if you're someone that wants to stand out, there's definitely something here.
Definitely. There's definitely something for everyone. And I believe later, hopefully, we will have some clothes being modeled for children.
Perfect.
So for everyone, this isn't just for, you know, the young galling. Okay.
All right, so what next do we have?
So now this is our second category. Our second category will include, like, this is for the girls going out.
Okay.
So short dresses, rompers, having a good time, really dress up, going to like the club or going to a big event, like a concert or something like that.
A night out on the town.
A night out on the town. So we saw glitter and glam before, but now we're going to see it even more.
All right, let's go.
All right, so we have our first model up, Miss Marquisha, in this lovely silver number.
This is giving Renaissance World Tour.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Beautiful.
Lovely. Definitely says Christmas, but like you said, it's a night out on the town. It has that beautiful like fringe at the bottom, you know, so when she's dancing, she can add a little, you know, shimmy to it.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It is very, very, very beautiful, and it hugs her body just right. And you know, like this can be, you know, going out a night on the town, being out with your girlfriends, having a good time. Definitely a beautiful dress. We have been having some cooler weather, so I mean, you know, we're gonna show you a lot of cold seat. You're gonna get a lot of goosebumps, but you will look fabulous.
Yeah, you'll look good, girl. You know what? Beauty's pain.
You're cool, but you look good.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, this is lovely. Thank you so much, Marquisha. All right.
Ooh.
Yes, I know I'm excited about this one. We have the lovely Miss Yastalia in a pink number.
Girl, again, this one was made for you.
Yes, a nice pink number. You know, again, she's doing it with the simple shoe, which works because the dress is doing everything. So with these types of dresses, you don't need a lot of accessories. You don't even need to do a lot with makeup and hair.
Yeah.
The dress is a statement in itself, and it's a nice fuchsia pink. As we were speaking about earlier, you were talking about red being the main color for Christmas, but I think if you add a little sparkle in there, on any color, it can look nice and give that kind of Christmas holiday season kind of essence. So this is lovely. It looks lovely on her.
And it has a fun back too.
It does have a fun back. Thank you so much, Castalia. All right.
Ooh.
Yes, now we're getting into the Christmas colors more.
Wow.
We have this beautiful gold number here. Yes, very beautiful.
I just wish I could look like that. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Look at the back. We were talking about a fun back.
Yes.
The detail there, so gorgeous.
Yes.
And paired with the same heel we saw moments ago. Not too much, just stunning.
Yes, absolutely stunning. And as I mentioned earlier, because the dress is doing so much, doesn't have to worry about a lot of accessories or even like a crazy fun shoe. The dress is the moment. So you live in that moment with the beautiful gold. It looks amazing on her skin tone as well. Thank you so much. Lovely, lovely. And our final dress for this segment, speaking of red, and that being the Christmas color, this is such a lovely, fun dress. I love the flare.
Yes.
You know what I mean? This can be used I feel like this is a multi-purpose dress. It can be used as an office party dress. It can be used to go out on the town with the girls. You can just, I mean, I don't know. They have some people that say you don't have to wait to dress up for an event. Just wear it at home.
Girl, yes.
Maybe on Christmas Day at home when it's time to, you know, welcome the family over for dinner or something like that. Something nice to put on as well.
I really think that's a thing here in Belize. We don't even have to go anywhere, but on Christmas Day, we're going to pull out our Sunday best.
Of course, of course, of course.
But you look lovely. This is beautiful.
This is absolutely stunning. And again, this can be worn business casual. She can wear a jacket with it. You know, we don't wear boots a lot here in Belize, but I think that look would look nice with a pair of boots as well.
Definitely.
Like
so we were just able to see a night out on the town, and the one before was
casual, business casual for like work events and things like that. So now we're getting into the third category, which is more elegant. These are longer dresses, jumpsuits, and things like that. So for someone who doesn't want to wear something short, which would be someone like me, I don't like to wear a lot of short things like that, even though we live in Belize and I should. But for someone who wants to have a longer look or a longer dress or romper, this category you will definitely see something for you. So up first, we have the lovely Marquisha.
I love the detail on the side.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Again, as we spoke of earlier, this romper is the moment. So she doesn't need to do a lot with shoes, accessories, even, you know, hair, makeup. It's just, it's saying everything it needs to say. It's giving a lot. It looks very comfortable, because that's another thing in the holidays. When you're wearing something for the holidays, you want to look nice, but you always want to be comfortable.
Yes, exactly.
That's the most important thing. And I'm so sorry we're leaving. I feel like we're leaving you. We're leaving you out of the conversation.
I don't know if I could use any of these.
I definitely can't, and I'm not even going to try and.
But I mean, it's still nice for you to see, for someone who you would suggest, like, hey, this would look nice on you or something like that. So, I mean, this again is a lovely number. And I still think that this could be done for work as well. You know, Sabrina, like, she could have a nice jacket, you know, and
I agree.
Dress it up, dress it down.
And I mean, on Christmas parties, when you're going to Christmas parties, you don't have to be too formal. You can wear something like this that shows a little bit of skin too.
Exactly.
And it's not too risque still, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I like
it. And it has the sparkles that we love.
Exactly.
So
lovely.
Lovely. Thank you so much.
What's your favorite piece so far?
Yes. You know, I can't even pick one. I'd have to go safe and say all of them.
All of them? Okay.
Good choice.
Next, yes.
Gorgeous.
This is another Christmas color. We're sticking with the Christmas
color. This is
colors.
the Christmas green we like here.
Yes, this is the Christmas green that we love here. Look at that. Beautiful jumpsuit, beautiful romper, comfortable, simple, but also having a little bit of flair at the top there that says Christmas. Again, simple shoe. It can be, again, I think this can be used for work.
Yes, I think so
for
too.
a work event. If you don't want to wear like business pants.
I love the cut detail at the top.
Yes, a little slant.
So gorgeous. Yes,
it is.
You
definitely.
know, one thing that I think is really great to talk about when we're looking at a lot of glitter and shimmer is how to pair jewelry with that. We've been talking about that these outfits, they don't require too much because they're already flashy on its own.
Exactly.
Too much could be overpowering, right?
Yes, it can be. And for example, myself, when I just have in these small stud little earrings because the dress is saying so much. So it's, you don't want to take away from what the dress is doing. You don't want to, what are people supposed to look at? There needs to be a focal point. And here, for this fit, the focal point is the glitter and up. And it's elegantly done with beautiful, simple ear paired with a beautiful glitter earring.
Yes.
And the shoes are nice as well. So, you know, I think this look can go, you know, basically for anyone that wants to dress up, go out on the town, or wear this to a work event.
Yeah, perfect.
So, thank you so much. Very beautiful. We love that green. I feel like green is making a comeback in
Yes,
Christmas.
it is, girl. green nail polish for Christmas too.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes, we have the lovely Asalia modeling this beautiful pink number. So obviously this is a little more dressy.
That's your color, girl.
Yes. So this is a little bit more dressy. A nice, beautiful, elegant dress. Can be used for a date night. Can be used if you're hosting events, you know, at your home, or you want to go out to a nice dinner. This is the dress. I mean, it's satin, so you know that satin look to me says Christmas as well.
Yes.
But then it has that little dash of glitter that I think adds the little sparkle that we know and love here in Belize.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and again, she can wear it with a jacket and like a pump, like a tall black pump with a jacket, pull her hair up. It can be something for work, or she can wear her hair down and go out. So I love it because the versatility with all these looks, because you want to be able to wear it again.
Yes, exactly.
That's the main point when you have, beautiful
You made
clothing.
an excellent point. Oftentimes when we're purchasing these extravagant outfits, we think,
Thank you, Yasalia.
where can I wear this again?
Yeah, like what I love this dress, and I'm like, I just put it on, just to put it on.
Yeah, you can put it in. Yeah.
Just because, like, where am I gonna wear this again? You know what I mean? Because it says a lot. So
it does.
It's nice when you can have an outfit that's versatile. And this next dress, another beautiful number, going with the silver.
Oh, look at that high cut.
Yes, this is definitely for the woman who is not afraid to be a little brave with a slit.
Yeah.
Another great look for a date night. It has that plunge neckline.
Yes.
Soft. It's comfortable, of course. We love the sequins look. We love the glitter. She has it with a beautiful, nice silver shoe as well. Again, the hair is simple. No need for a lot of accessories because the dress is doing it all. The dress is the moment. So we're letting
a beautiful back too.
Yes, we're letting it have that moment.
An interesting design at the back.
Yeah, because it has that nice drop with the bow that you can
Yes.
tie. And I guess you can do that in different ways in the back as well. So yeah, lovely. Thank you so much.
Gorgeous.
You guys have this thing packed down as a science.
I know, like.
So these were, our beautiful dresses in the elegant romper type of evening gown, going out type of look for Christmas. So that was the third category for Pink Boutique. And those are all our looks for this holiday season. So we hope that the viewers see something that they really like and they want to come out to Pink Boutique. They will be having sales. There'll be 10% off. And that will be starting, I believe, that will be on the 23rd.
Okay.
Yes. No, excuse me. It's 15% off. 15% off. That will be the rush sale. So on all dresses. So if you saw anything today that you really like, you can get 15% off on the 23rd.
And that's also, that. Not to mention that you guys will be also having discounts on other items at the store as well.
Yes, we will be having discounts and we will be having extended opening and closing hours at Pink Boutique as well. So for next week, it's going to be from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. People can get their Christmas shopping in, and it feels like Christmas just snuck up on us, not you?
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't ready.
Actually, no, girl, I didn't lie. I've been ready for this from the 20th of November.
Oh, you're one of those people that start playing Christmas songs and things like that.
Well, yes, Mariah Carey just started on the 20th.
Yes, so for those people who are just looking for a last minute look, you can definitely take, a stroll over to Pink Boutique. In all our locations, you can find these different outfits and dresses and things like that. And like I said, we'll have extended hours.
Yes.
And then I believe we'll still be open on Christmas Eve, the 24th, which will be from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
So just remember before that, like all of next week, including this weekend, it's from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. The 15% off starts on Christmas Eve on all dresses. And then on Christmas Eve, we're also open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. So if you need something last minute and you feel like you don't have it, Pink will be there for you.
Perfect. Well, we do know that Pink is the #1 stop when you're looking for gorgeous outfits for the family, for yourself. It's perfect, though, for Christmas time.
It is.
We
perfect
love
for Christmas
pink
time.
outfits for Christmas.
It is perfect.
But we're going to take one other break, and when we come back, we are switching from Christmas outfits for just the female to Christmas for the family with the It Store. Don't go away.
What is that sound?
It's the enchanting melody of smart sleigh bells announcing the arrival of Saturday sales. Imagine this. Every Saturday in December, the magic unfolds at smart showrooms countrywide from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Here's the scoop. The first 20 customers get even bigger discounts like phones for as low as $50. Selected postpaid plans get a Samsung device for as low as $99, plus 50% off for 3 months. Make the switch and unwrap a free SIM bundle with SMS, minutes, and data. And if that's not sweet enough, every credit recharge of $50 and up automatically get tripled up. That's triple the joy. Other promotions also available every Saturday. Don't miss out on the festive fun. Be a part of the celebration every Saturday leading up to Christmas. Smart, bringing people together.
Apply now for an undergraduate degree in animation, film, or journalism at the Caribbean School of Media and Communication at the University of the West Indies, Mona. For more information, visit www.mona.uwi.edu/apply.
Season's greetings
to our cherished
Channel 5 family.
As the festive lights twinkle
and we gather around the mistletoe,
we reflect on a year of storytelling
that has both challenged and inspired us.
We've launched groundbreaking series
that captivated viewers across the country
and beyond.
We've won prestigious awards
for journalistic and production excellence.
We expanded our community outreach,
touching lives
beyond the screen. Your loyalty fuels our passion
for innovation and drives us to new heights.
Thank you for making our achievements possible as we look forward to creating more memorable moments with you in the coming year.
Are you looking for low-cost television advertising? Have we got a deal for you? Advertise on Channel 5's Daily Classifieds. Channel 5's Daily Classifieds is one of the most effective methods for introducing yourself and your business to the community. Use our Daily Classifieds to recruit employees, promote specials, promote your products or services, promote a business opportunity, increase traffic to your website, and advertise items you have for sale. Let us help you to save valuable time and money. Call us today at 280-0013 or visit us at our offices on Coney Drive to discuss how we can help your business grow affordably. Channel 5 Daily Classifieds. Advertise today.
Welcome back to our full-on fashion show with Pink and It, and this segment is all about what the It Store have for you. We are now jumping into more of a family fashion show segment, what the mom and dad and kids can get at the It Store. So, Mariam, talk to us about what it has.
So it is similar with Pink Boutique. They have a lot of great sales happening right now. A lot of categories to offer families to have nice dress wear for the Christmas holiday. They also will be having extended hours as well as a sale coming up. But before we get into all of that, we will see today family looks. We will also see like a casual look for the family and also an elegant look for the family.
Oh, very nice.
So you'll get 2 looks there. And so there'll be a male model. And then we will also have looks from the girls coming back with some cute little numbers from It Store.
Perfect.
For a night out on the town. So I'm excited about this part of the fashion show because, you know, we have a lot of great families here in Belize, and people are looking for something to wear that kind of is cohesive and goes together when they go out, or they have a family event or a dinner event to go to. So this is going to be fun.
I mean, and Christmas is about family as well. You know, the spirit of Christmas is about bringing people, your loved ones, your friends together.
Yes.
So what better way to look nice?
Exactly. Yeah. Look nice together.
Done with it?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's get it going.
All right, so up first, we have our family Christmas outfit. This is our
oh my
casual.
God.
I know, she's so cute.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
Cuteness overload on set. Cuteness overload on set.
Look at mom and dad and the girls.
Yes. So this is a look of, to me, that says going to the park that day, or maybe going out to a nice family lunch or dinner. So we can start with
Sasha.
Sasha,
yeah.
That's her name.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Okay, so let's start with Brooklyn. Brooklyn is so cute. Hi, morning,
look at
Brooklyn.
that red leather look there.
Morning. Hi. Morning.
Hi.
So Brooklyn is so cute. She'll be cute in anything that she wears.
Yes.
But she has on this cute little, pleather red number. It says Christmas, it's light, it's comfortable for her. I don't know what it is. My nephews, as soon as they leave the vehicle, they start to run. As soon as they leave the vehicle, they start to run, they start to fidget. So this is something that she can still wear, but she can still have fun in.
Yes.
Definitely, but still look nice and dressy to go to a dinner or two or something like that.
Brooklyn is there looking at herself on TV like, oh, girl, I look good.
Yes. Yes, honey, you look good, girl.
All right, what do we have here next? Big sister with us?
Big sister. Hi, morning. Morning. What's your name?
Karis. All right.
So we have the lovely Karis. She's wearing a top and a nice, cute bottom with these beautiful sandals. And this again is, I feel like, going out to a family dinner or a lunch or just, being at the park or something nice, but not, you don't have to be like overdressed, like going to a children's party or something like that. Similar to Brooklyn's fabric, the shorts here are like a pleather. And I like the light pink because it adds a softness to it. You know what I mean?
Yes, it does.
And the white top.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You
with
look
the glitter,
so cute.
with the glitter on the shoes. That's what adds the least Christmas sprinkles. You know what I mean? It's like this is a casual look, but add the least sprinkles. It's Christmas. Exactly.
It's Christmas now.
All right.
All right, and we have mom Sasha here.
Yes, we have the lovely mom. Again, mom is matching the girls with that pleather look. So she has on this nice pleather short pants, comfortable. Again, it's a simple bottom with a nice glitter top that says Christmas. Again, with the shoes, nice flat sandals, doesn't have to worry about heels or walking in the street or something happening. Very comfortable, again, for a lunch or for a dinner or, going out with the family. So love the green and the green top that she has on.
Yes,
I love the
beautiful.
green top because we were speaking earlier, Sabrina, about red being the main Christmas color, but having some green in there with some sparkles definitely adds to it. All right, and then finally we have Dad here. What's Dad?
And Brooklyn saying, Dad, it's still my time.
It's still my time. And your name, sir? Chris.
All right.
So Chris is here modeling a nice, simple button down.
Yes.
I love the different colors,
Yes.
It's not just a simple white.
It goes so nicely with the jean.
It definitely does. Very comfortable shoes, comfortable loafers. Brooklyn's like, this is my time to shine, Dad.
Yes, exactly.
You really can't go wrong with functional, with comfortable, especially moving into the holidays. Everybody will be looking for that shirt or that shirt pants combo.
Yeah, and it's nice and it's comfortable. There isn't any glitter yet to say Christmas, but
do guys normally do glitter?
I don't know. I mean, I guess they can.
Let's get your take, Josh.
Do they like a little bit, just a lead dash?
I mean, if you want.
Okay.
Depends on who you are.
How would a guy wear glitter?
You're asking the wrong person. I mean, like, that's not the wrong person.
The shoes.
You're really asking the wrong person.
The shoes could be glitter. You can add glitter to the shoes.
I don't know that some guys do. If that's their thing, it's not. I don't think it's as common of a thing.
Okay.
I think more like what Chris has on is really what.
But would you go to? That's not Christmas party though.
Why not? I think it is.
You know what? We'll have a full debate after the break.
Yeah, right. Yeah. He's Christmas comfortable.
Yes.
That's what he is. He's Christmas comfortable, practical, you know, that's what he's going for. And it looks very comfortable. I love the shoes. I love the loafers, just easy slip in. You know, comfortable jean and a really nice top. Again, this says a family out, you know, going out.
Yes.
Dinner, lunch, you know, or to the park or to a party.
Yes.
Family going to a
You know what I was thinking? Satin. That's men. Men, they could use satin. No?
I don't see a lot of guys wearing satin though. I don't see guys wearing satin either.
You know what? Anyways, let's move on. We're gonna have another one.
All right. Bye, Brooklyn. Bye, Carissa. We'll see you back again.
We'll see you guys again.
We'll see you again soon, okay? You'll come back. All right. So up next, we have some outfits, short dresses. This is from It Store, but these dresses are like, you know, going a night out on the town, dressy, cocktail dresses, that kind of thing. Definitely adding the Christmas sparkle. So we are up first. The lovely Yasalia, with this beautiful, it's like a turquoise, soft turquoise number. You know, very simple. Again, or if you're welcoming guests at home, nice simple dress for a dinner. You're still comfortable, you're still in your home, but you know, and it has a little shimmer to it.
Yes,
that's what
it
I
does.
love. Comfortable fabric, but with a little shimmer. And again, she can dress it up, she can dress it down, she can wear it with a jacket. You know, this is such a beautiful dress, beautiful fabric, simple, but it's saying a lot.
It is gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty.
All right. And so we went from a beautiful, soft, simple look to now a very outgoing,
shimmery look.
Look. This is a dress that is the moment. This is a dress that's doing it all. Again, not too many accessories needed because the dress says it all. It says Christmas to me with the sequins, with the sparkle. I love the little fringe on the bottom. Again, if she's having guests over, she can wear this when she's having her Christmas dinner or when she's going out and wear it with a nice jacket, especially in this cooler air, you know what I mean? For right now, but this is such a cute dress, or she wants to go out with friends, a night out on the town. So this is a lovely dress. We're always looking for versatility in clothes, right?
Yes, exactly. And you can pair this with a blazer as well.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Very beautiful. Thank you so much, Markeisha.
Stunning.
Yes.
All right.
Lovely in this green dress. We said green.
You're selling the green, girl.
We said that green
this
is
year's
making.
Christmas is green.
We said that green is making a comeback, but you know, this is lovely what Chanel has on. I mean, and she's pairing it again with those lovely shoes. A little bit of accessorizing going on here, and it works for the dress. You know what I mean? I think it definitely works with the shoe as well. And if she wanted to, she could have just she could have her hair down and remove the necklace and just kind of have that full look with the upper part of her body. But again, this dress works. She can wear it with a blazer. She can, you know, this can be just a night out on the town type of dress or welcoming guests in her home for Christmas, making a comeback with the green for sure. And the sequence is all what we love here in Belize. We love glitter, we love glam.
I don't know why we left out green in the first place. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful. It is beautiful. It's definitely making a comeback. So this is beautiful, Chanel. Thank you so much. Love this look. And then we have a final look.
I can't believe we forgot about baby blue. Look at this.
And our beautiful model, Selena Urias, in this beautiful blue, soft baby blue number, but still adding the shimmer to it as well. It has a deep cut in the back. So to me, this is a little bit more dressy, you know, going out to a nice dinner for Christmas, along with the beautiful, nice, soft heel. Again, it's comfort. That's what we're looking for. Practicality with the comfort, but also looking nice. Sometimes we say beauty is pain, but I'm all about comfort. If I'm not comfortable, I'm not gonna wear it. You know what I mean? I think it's important to be comfortable, so you can do both. And what we've seen here today, you can do both. You can be comfortable, but also look stunning. Thank you so much. That is so beautiful. So along with the dresses that we were talking about, we also have toys here.
Yeah, we see them under the tree.
Under the tree, because you know they're, you know, if you want to take a trip with the family, it's not just about you going to the store to buy a dress for yourself. You can go as a family and get something for the kids and also get some toys. So we have a few toys here under the tree.
I see also items for him and her though, not only for kids, which is great too.
Yes. So different, lotions, different colognes, things like that. I feel like sometimes maybe guys feel left out.
Yeah.
Guilty.
You know what?
Guilty.
Let's talk about
Let's
it, Josh.
talk about it. We're gonna have a whole therapy session right now.
What do guys want for Christmas?
Because when you ask them,
they never know.
They never know. And then you're like, what do you want? And then, if you're not gonna, I mean,
what do you want? Do you want socks?
Do you want?
Do guys want socks?
Do you want cologne? Do you want a nice smelling, lotion to keep
I think all of the above. All of the above make great gifts. You really can't go wrong, especially when you put thought into it.
Yeah, that's true. So, but then, what would you get yourself? Because that's how it's easier to help someone find you a gift. If you're a man, what would you get yourself?
And that's the funny thing, because generally we don't buy things for ourselves. I don't know if you've ever heard that. Generally speaking, we don't buy things for ourselves. At least
that's sad. That's really sad. No, man, you have to treat
that
yourself.
make you feel?
Yeah, I told you it's gonna be a whole therapy session.
Me, right?
This is gonna be a whole therapy session. So, I mean, no, it's important to buy things for yourself when you need, because I feel like sometimes if you do go shopping with a male, if I go shopping with my dad or something, it's all about practicality. He just goes in there like he has like television. He's like, I need slippers, I need this, and I like that. I took him out for his birthday earlier this year, and I was like, what do you want? And he was just like, I just need this slippers. I'm like, get something else. Like, everything's on sale. Like, don't you want a nice shirt? And then this older man saw me struggling to try to get him to buy something, and he came over and said, oh, this looked nice, that looked nice. And then he kind of saw it from a different perspective, a male perspective, and said, oh yeah, this does look nice, I should get it. Yeah. So, but for him to think of himself on what would look nice on him and what he wants, he didn't even have that in his mind.
And that's why I think generally you guys make better shoppers for men than we do for ourselves. I think the gifts that you guys get for us.
Well, there's some options here under the tree, guys, so definitely consider that. And what you don't see here, ask for it at the IT store. Yes. But we have another segment with some more cute dresses as well.
Some more cute dresses by our lovely models. We have first up Yasalia here in a beautiful.
Ooh, this is beautiful.
Beautiful, cute little number. Fringe at the bottom. Again, it says Christmas with the gold, the silver, the shimmer, but it also there's a softness about it. And again, I think like this can be either a night out on the town or welcoming guests to your home. You want to be comfortable, you want to be cute, you can dress this up or down with a blazer and some shoes, or you can wear a little, accessorize it a little bit more, or if you want to do like a statement color with this can be paired with green gems, a green shoe or a red shoe to say Christmas. But this is lovely. I love it, nice and soft and cute. Thank you so much.
Lovely.
All right.
Let's go.
I'm excited for this next dress because all I'm thinking in my head is Tina Turner. Please, Markeisha, look at this. Look at this dress. Love.
For me, it's giving Great Gatsby.
Yes.
Yes.
Flapper girl. Love it. Yes, definitely. Love the shimmer, love the movement on the dress. This is a little bit more dressy. So this isn't a dress you would say to receive guests with at home. This is definitely a night out on the town.
More people need to see
friends.
You, girl.
More people need to see this dress.
Yes.
It says Christmas with the sequins, with the gold. It's comfortable for her body type as well, because that's important to have the comfort. But definitely, and this can be a beautiful dress for like a date night.
Yes, beautiful.
As well. Would you wear any of these pieces? Sorry.
Girl, if I looked like any of these girls, I would wear them all. I would wear them all.
Body positive, man. We love all different bodies in Belize. I love that. We celebrate all bodies. Yeah, but this is absolutely beautiful, absolutely amazing, and we love the look. Again, the dress is the moment, so she doesn't need to do too much with the accessories.
Yes, yes.
And it looks great on her skin tone.
It does.
Yes, it looks lovely. Thank you so much, Markeisha.
Alrighty.
Yes, up next we have the lovely Chantel. Wow, 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 wow. We love this dress. Love the design and the sequence. So let me talk a little bit about the design. So the design is making a comeback. This kind of dresses, you see them a lot. If you watch pageants or different fashion shows around the world, that kind of making a design on a dress. So that it's just not a simple dress, but there's actually a design. And to me, this definitely says Christmas with the cut and the different design that's on the dress. You can see it already as something where she could wear this to a very nice, elegant event, cocktail party, even a work party, a holiday party. Christmas party, but definitely, again, and she can pair this with an accent, red shoes, green shoes, gold shoes. She can do the strawberry gold that she has on. Again, the dress is doing a lot. The dress is the moment, so she doesn't have to have a lot of accessories and jewelry because the dress does it all. So she can just have her hair simple, pulled back, and the dress will speak volumes. I love this dress.
What I love about each of these looks is that you can see how confident the models look, and I only want to say feel too. I feel like they look like they feel confident.
Yes.
Too.
Yes, definitely.
And that's the goal. You want to wear something where you feel confident.
You feel confident, you feel beautiful in it, you know what I mean? And you're comfortable in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is absolutely stunning, and we love this look, but it's a little more dressy.
Yeah,
dressy,
I love it
definitely.
though. It's Christmas time, you can get away with it.
Yes, it is Christmas time, you can get away with it. Thank you so much, Chantal.
Beautiful.
So beautiful.
Alrighty.
And our final model for this segment.
Now this is very elegant.
Yes. We have the lovely Selena Urias in this beautiful red number. And again, as I was mentioning earlier, Sabrina, with the designs on dresses, that's making a comeback. So it's a very simple cut that we usually see with that little mermaid cut there and the flare at the bottom, but the dress has design.
It's a very lacy design on
Lace
top.
design on top. And that says Christmas to me as well. You know what I mean? You can never go wrong with red and Christmas.
Yes.
It's almost the expectation.
Yes. And look at the back detail.
Yeah. Nice detail. And I love the sheer at the bottom. Adds a little difference to it. And again, this dress can be for, I feel like, an office party, or a night out on the town, or a nice date night, or welcoming guests. If you're having like a more guests over who aren't just necessarily close family, I feel like this dress can definitely be used for that as well. Thank you so much. All right, so that was our segment with It Store's lovely short dresses and our elegant long dress that Miss Urias just wore. Now we're gonna get into the family look, the family dressed up look for Christmas. So I'm excited to welcome back Brooklyn.
All right.
And her sister back there.
Come on down.
Ooh, they look so cute. Okay. So there is so much to say about this look.
Where do we begin?
It is so beautiful. We have the lovely Brooklyn in this beautiful navy blue dress. Hi, Brooklyn.
I just want to do a Christmas card really quickly here.
I know.
Wow.
It is so beautiful. We love the theme of the blue.
Yes.
We were saying red is this statement color for Christmas.
You can use blue
but you
too.
can use blue and it adds with the satin. So we have Brooklyn in this beautiful satin dress with a little sparkle on top. And then we have her sister. Remind me of her name again?
Karis, yeah.
Karis is wearing a beautiful, I love the poof material. I forget the name, but you know, and then the shimmer on top, that says Christmas to me as well. She's going to like a nice Christmas party in this beautiful dress, and she has her comfortable shimmer shoes on. Along with her sister, Brooklyn has some comfortable shimmer shoes on as well.
Brooklyn is checking out what's under the tree.
Yes, she's like, I need those toys. And then we have
Sasha here.
Sasha, the lovely mom, in a nice, beautiful fitted satin dress. We love this dress. It has a nice comfort to it, a nice split. This is all about comfort, but sophistication and beauty. Again, she has on this nice flat shoe. She's still comfortable because wearing heels for a long period of time, we both know, can take a toll on your toes and your feet. But not in these shoes. And again, it's very simple, but with the glitter, it says Christmas.
Yeah.
And I love the nice deep neckline. This dress can be, she can wear this out on a nice date night, or I think, you know, a nice Christmas
And I think with this type of dress, you can also pair it with more accessories if you choose so.
Yes, definitely. And then finally, we have Dad.
Yes,
Would you like
we
to
were
help us
talking
out?
about this. Let's go. This is your time to shine.
You leave your last though.
This is your moment.
But I guess
the best for last,
the best for last, and it's the simplest explanation. I mean, you really can't go wrong with a nice button-down shirt with a nice design, black pants, the loafers. I mean, it's a complete outfit. Is this, but Sabrina, is this Christmas party approved?
I think it is. I mean, after you gave your whole speech about, look, you could wear whatever you want, I think it is. If Chris is happy in it, if he's comfortable in it, if Sasha, of course, you know what? Let's be real here.
Right.
It's Sasha that decides what's the Christmas outfit, right? Exactly. So if Sasha said we're going glitter this year, Chris have to say, all right, we're color. That's all.
Right, yeah, what color? So they're doing the blue theme.
I love it.
And it's all tying in with different shades of blue.
Yes.
That I love. And
this is, for me, it's giving tropical Christmas here. That's what I get from it. From
I
his
love
look.
that, yes. Tropical Christmas, yeah. Because we are in the tropics. We do put lights on our coconut trees. Some people do. I saw some people do that at San Pedro. But yeah, no, this is definitely a lovely look. It's all being tied together with this blue theme. And the blue kind of gives like a softer tone, where the red is very vibrant and known as the Christmas color. And green is trying to make a comeback. Blue is definitely another option that you
blue
can
said
use.
I'm here. Well, I love it. I love each and every one of these outfits.
Yes.
And as you mentioned, Miriam, these are just some of the items that you can get from the IT store.
Yes.
There's something for everyone, but of course, I think the main message is that there's something for families.
Right.
Christmas is about family, and we want you to shop at the IT store to get the best prices, the best deals when you're looking for these clothing.
Yes, definitely. And I just wanted to say that the IT store also has a similar with opening and closing hours in relation to a Pink Boutique for next week. It's from 9 a.m. The only difference is 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Its store is open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. They will have extended hours on the 24th, Christmas Eve, which will be from 9 a.m. again to 8 p.m. They will be closed on Christmas Day and Boxing Day, similar to Pink Boutique. But you can stop by, and they will be having sales as well. So, I mean, it's good to, if you're doing a last-minute rush, you can make your way over to Pink Boutique, get your 15% off on all dresses on the 24th of December, or you can make your way to its store and get that last minute shopping done for the family and have some beautiful, nice outfits.
Perfect.
We love Brooklyn in her dress, and we love her sister Carissa in this dress. Beautiful family. Thank you all so much for coming with us today and being our models. It's already.
I love it.
Bye, Brooklyn.
Bye. So cute. Well, I have to say thank you so much for joining us, for sharing the options for families and ladies this Christmas. There's something for every event. That's what I've gotten from this.
There is something for every event. We don't want anyone to feel left out. And I know sometimes people have, questions about sizes. These come in different sizes. So we are Pink Boutique and its store is working with all different body types. We are very body positive in Belize. That's something that I love about our country, is that, we don't leave anyone else out in regards to a look, and that everyone can put on a dress or dress up in a nice suit or a nice button down and feel comfortable and beautiful in their body. So we'll have one more final look from everyone together to end the fashion show. So if you can make your way back on our lovely but small stage. Yes, we have the lovely Astalia in this beautiful soft gold. Then we have the lovely Marquisha in this beautiful sequence dress, flapper girl style with the beautiful gems. And then we have the lovely Chantel in this number with the design. And then we have finally Miss Selena in this beautiful red with the design of the lace. I really love these dresses. And like I said, there are different sizes. This is from its store. They will be having a Christmas rush sale for 10% off on the 23rd. On the 23rd, they will be having a Christmas rush sale for 10% off. So if you're looking for a dress, or you just want to have a dress for next year, because it's nice to do shopping early, you can get the dress now, and then
so you don't have to try to decide with what between what's left.
Exactly. You can just get the dress now, and then you can have it for yourself whenever you feel like you can put on. So and if you're not into the short dresses, like I said for myself, I like a longer dress. There are longer dresses that are available.
There's something for everyone.
There's something for everyone. So,
well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us. Definitely our stop here at Channel 5 for Christmas outfits is either Pink or the IT store. So thank you so much for showing us what we can expect this Christmas season with you guys. All right, but we are going to wrap up right here. It was a fun Thursday.
Jam-packed.
Yeah, jam-packed show. We call it Friday Junior here.
Right.
And it was a lovely, lovely morning. We want to say thank you to all of our guests that joined us this morning, but a special thank you to our viewers for tuning in and sticking with us. If you have any questions or concerns, you can send us an email at oie@channel5belize.com. You can also catch us on Facebook at Open Your Eyes BZ, as well as Instagram for behind-the-scenes contents like what these ladies are wearing right now at OIE Belize. Thank you so much for joining us. And please join us again tomorrow as you open your eyes.
Start your morning right.
Until then, keep your eyes, your mind,
and your hearts open.
Have a great Thursday.
Let's celebrate together. The children are filled with laughter, spreading love and cheer with my friends and family. Oh, it's a merry, merry Christmas. So tell me, do you feel it in the air? Time to spread the Christmas cheer, singing Christmas time is here. It's my favorite time of year. Oh la 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 la, it's Christmas. Yeah, it's a Belizean Christmas. Oh la 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 la, it's Christmas. Yeah, it's a Belizean Christmas. Oh la 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 la, it's Christmas. Yeah, it's a Belizean Christmas. Oh la 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 la, it's Christmas. Yeah, it's a Belizean Christmas. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. It's a Belizean Christmas, so tell me, do you feel it in the air?
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.